Did you know the ha in Mandarin can actually have 9 different meanings? Huh? Huh? Ha. 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 In Mandarin, ha is a very common interjection. Depending on tone, length, and context, it can express many different feelings. Today we are going to look at the emotion of ha. You will also learn some very useful emotional expressions in Mandarin. So let's start with the first one, questioning. 我问你哦，等一下我们去超市，你觉得怎么样？啊？你说什么？啊？你说什么？ In everyday life, when someone didn't hear clearly or didn't understand, you may hear a short second tone, huh? It means they want you to say it again. But most of the time, people will not use it with elders, bosses, or in formal situations because it may be considered impolite. The second one, surprise. Huh? 你没喝过珍珠奶茶？ Huh? 你没喝过珍珠奶茶？ The second ha is commonly heard in daily life. It means surprise or disbelief. The tone is also second tone, but is stronger. Sometimes it can sound a bit implied. The third one, disappointment. 我下礼拜没办法跟你去了，啊，好可惜哦。啊，好可惜哦。Sometimes you will hear this ha when people realize something they were looking forward to won't happen, so they use ha to show disappointment. This tone is also second tone, but the pitch drops at the end. The fourth one, picky. 我煮了你爱吃的卤肉饭啊，为什么不是排骨饭？啊，为什么不是排骨饭？ Sometimes you will hear this ha when people get something but it's not what they really wanted. This is similar to previous one, but it sounds a bit whiny and picky. The fifth one, sadness. 听说那个谁谁谁出车祸了，你知道吗？啊，怎么会这样子？啊，怎么会这样子？ When people hear bad or sad news, sometimes they'll say this ha to show sadness or sympathy. The second tone here sounds lower and heavier, with a slight sighing feeling. The sixth one, acting cute. 啊，拜托啦！啊，拜托啦！ Sometimes you'll hear this ha when children talk to their parents, or when people speak to someone close to them. It's used to make a request and act cute. The ending also falls and drags out. The seventh one, teasing. 你是不是喜欢他啊？哈？你是不是喜欢他啊？哈？ It's sometimes heard when people gossip or joke around with someone they know well. They show teasing or a gossiping tone. It sounds a little playful. Sometimes the speaker raises their eyebrows, smirk, or nudge the other person with their elbow. The eighth one, impatience. 你等一下要吃什么？啊，你等一下要吃什么？哈。Sometimes you'll hear this ha when parents or elders talk to children or young people and they don't respond. They may say, huh, mean to, are you listening to me? And answer me. It also shows impatience. Last one, anger. 哈，不然想怎样？哈，不然想怎样？ Sometimes you will hear this ha in argument or conflicts, especially in road rage situations. It shows anger and sounds provocative, as if the next step is going to be a fight. You could even call it a fighting word. This is really rude and very dangerous. Alright, that's a quick guide to the meanings of ha. If you want to review today's lesson again, I made a handout with the sentence and vocabulary you can download below. And if you'd like me to create more Mandarin learning content, please like and subscribe. What other kinds of ha have you heard? Leave a comment below and let me know. See you next time. 下次见，拜拜。